Hello, dear Libra. How are you all? Thank you so much for being here. This is Kathy from Divine Debut, bringing you a reading for April, May, and June. It's a general and love reading. When I say general, I mean whatever comes through from the cards. That's what I will be connecting with and calling on Spirit for guidance. So this is for the next quarter, which is a time when we're going to have a couple of eclipses, dear Libra. So this reading is done on the full moon in your sign. So something obviously is coming into culmination. It's completing for you. Now, of course, timing can be very fluid in the tarot. So take this message when you hear it. Okay, so thank you, Spirit. I need your guidance. Thank you for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. For those of you that are familiar, of course, with your own birth charts, you know where your Venus is, you know where your Mars is, and where is your North Node facing. So this is a divine spread, and I'll be taking quite a few cards. So thank you, Spirit. April, May, and June for Libra. Libra. Okay, what's at the foundation? What's the root? We've got the Knight of Pentacles. The hidden part. What you can't see, it's the Two of Wands. Recent past, Two of Swords. In the now, Nine of Cups. Crowning you, your goal, the Strength card. What is the action and advice? Beautiful. And the outcome for Libra, please, Spirit. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see what the Divine has for you. What does Spirit want you to know, and how is Spirit helping or hindering you? We have the Page of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles could be another earth sign, but it could also be a Virgo, but some of you may, because this is the Virgo card right here, some of you may have some planets in Virgo, as you're right next to Virgo. So we've got, it's interesting that we've got a mother and a child here. This is the Pisces card, but there's a lot of worry concerning either a child or Page of Cups is an offer of love. Now, slow and steady movement forward is the Knight of Pentacles. Sometimes doesn't even move. Okay, could be stagnant. We know the Knight of Pentacles takes forever. So an earth sign, if you're waiting on an earth sign, dear Libra, and they're in your past, could be, because we've got Leo here as well. So Leo and Virgo, well, Queen of Pentacles could be Virgo, Pisces would be right opposite. So this could be someone that is very stable, very nurturing, and very loving, but there is an offer around that there's a lot, a lot of anguish and stress concerning an offer of love, maybe even an apology. This could be. Okay, we've got a couple of twos here in the hidden position with the Two of Wands. Two of Wands in this card, in this deck, in the Morgan Greer. I do see it as a secret meeting. Okay, or a get-together, Two of Wands, a decision that needs to be made, even with the Two of Swords. Something concerning maybe even someone that is at a distance to you, someone that you're wanting to move towards, someone that could have a different, have grown up in a different culture than you. Okay, but the Two of Wands says that if you move through that doorway, because I do see the Two of Wands as a portal. You move through that doorway, you either you or the other person makes the decision to do that, then you've got the ability to expand and grow. Even though, yes, Three of Wands, it's like you're waiting on your ships to come through. But what you don't know here is whatever decision is being made about a meeting or a collaboration or travel, it says that, I love the Two of Wands, I really do, because he holds the world ball in his hands, and it says that you're able to create. Okay, but we've got the Two of Swords here again, trying to make a decision without having all the information. In the now, we've got the Nine of Cups. So the now, the word now is relative, of course, whenever you view this. For you and your own personal journey, we've got the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, a lot of happiness in that card. And we've got the Strength card here, which is a card of trust, or someone just being very patient, waiting for this offer to come through. Remember that this Ace of Pentacles it's connected to the deep past and also to your near future. Okay, Seven of Pentacles it's grown. Or again, I'm going to say Seven of Pentacles because it's the Capricorn card. It does speak of having grown, having matured, and having worked hard to get to the Seven of Pentacles. So something relating to, could be career for some of you, and your money matters. Queen of Pentacles, remember, she's very motherly, she's very giving, very nurturing, very providing to others, very dependable as well. But if you are dealing with a Virgo, or you've got planets in Virgo, we know that Virgo, they worry. Virgo is a worrywart, I can tell you that. Too many details, looking too closely at things. Sometimes we need to step away, detach, so that we could see things clearly. And again, remember, what she is holding in her hands is this potential, this gift. Ace of Pentacles is beautiful. It's a new job. It's an investment for the future. It's a commitment. It's moving in, a new home, maybe even a child, maybe even a pregnancy, I'm going to say. And we've got the Four of Swords here, which is taking time out to heal. There's been some sort of a disappointment, obviously. Could it have to do with worldly matters and the lockdown? Because we've got Six Swords, where Six Swords is like moving over water. It's coming into balance and harmony, but leaving the conflict. But someone is trying to heal before they can do that, I would say. And there's a important decision that needs to be made before someone can move on from Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is a completion of a very happy cycle. Now, either, well, maybe it was happy once upon a time, but if we see that the Four of Swords comes after it, before the Four of Swords is the Three of Swords. So this is some form of an ending, a completion to a chapter. Once upon a time there was happiness, but what came about was difficulties in finance, maybe even, and how I see the Five of Pentacles is there is an imbalance here where values are concerned as well. And we've got the Emperor. The Emperor is here, and the Emperor is, of course, Taurus, Aries, Taurus. Could be any other sign, of course. The Emperor is quite limiting for me. He's a 4, and he needs to have that security. He needs to provide security to others. Maybe someone was not providing security, nurturing, and love. Dear Libra, maybe you were dealing with the Emperor. Let's take the Karma Dharma position and see what's going on. As an energy, the Emperor can just speak of limitations, and that you're going through some form of a karmic situation, and you're being tested. You're being really tested, as there are boundaries. The Emperor has got boundaries. Remember, he is very Saturnian, and he's also got I mean, he's been through his own experiences, and sometimes he's got, if you noticed in the card, he's wearing a suit of armor. He's protecting himself as well, okay? And he's not looking at the details. He's doing what's best for everyone. So what do we have? These two cards fell through. Both cards are Sagittarius, very strong Sagittarian energy here. Temperance and the Wheel. Jupiter and Sagittarius. So those of you that are going through a separation, because Jupiter says that I've got my ideas, I've got my beliefs, this is what is my truth, that if I'm not able to expand, I'm going to free myself, because this is a chapter that's ending. It's a 10. Temperance is just like very similar to the Strength card, where you're needing to be patient, but this is, some of you are wishing on Archangel Michael to bring you into balance, to bring your wish forward, okay? Because again, there's a sense of freedom here, being able to travel, move towards the world, go on that vision that you have of life and your philosophy. Of course, because the Wheel of Fortune can speak of separation and divorce, but also dealing with someone that could be at a physical distance from a different religion, different background to you. Temperance is saying that time, the time will come when you will be able to heal. And as we always see with Temperance, is the sun comes through. The sun is rising in the background. And this is help from spirit, from Archangel Michael. So it could be also signifying the time of Sagittarius. Let's not get that. Let's not forget that. And I want to also point out that we're going to have a full moon, dear Libra, on the 26th of May. And a full moon is an ending. It's a lunar eclipse, which means something is being eclipsed out of your life. It is a full moon times 10. And that is happening in Sagittarius. Could that be signifying what's going on? And remember, eclipses can play out way before and way after. So May and June is eclipse time. So having Sagittarius here, and the South Node is in Sagittarius. That's where the full moon will be happening, close to the South Node. And that is something karmic that you need to let go of, okay? Whether it's your beliefs, your dogmas, your upbringing, the way you were, you grew, and the philosophies you have from your childhood. Maybe it's time for you to envision your own future and come out of any dogmatic ideas of the past. Let's see. Let's take the Black Moon astrology cards. I do take a few oracle cards here. This is for 3 months, so it's quite a long period. And I do give a lot of details. Maybe some of you may want to watch this further down the line. So see how your next 3 months are playing out. So for Libra, please, Spirit, how are the energies for Libra? April, May, and June, roughly. Libra. What's going on with Libra? And we have Libra, I balance. So you're coming into balance, Libra. And not only that, Libra, well, to come into balance and harmony, this is saying that you haven't been in balance, you haven't been in harmony. Now, Libra, of course, is partnership with others. Doesn't have to be only romantic. It could be work-related, family-related. Okay, and you're coming into balance. Now, we've got a 19 here, which also, well, it does, 19 is the number of the sun, okay, and Leo, but also, because you've got Leo here as well, 19 does equal a 10 again. So remember that Libra The House of Libra is also about justice, fairness, balance. Can also relate to an injustice having happened in your life. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Oh my God, Libra. Goosebumps. That is exactly what we were talking about. What's beneath that? The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Oh. Now, obviously, in the time of, well, full moon in Gemini, it's going to be the new moon in Gemini on the 10th of June, which will be a solar eclipse, a new beginning. But remember that eclipse comes after the full moon, as the cards even came out. So, of course, the full moon in Gemini will be in the time of Sagittarius. Wow. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. So on point. The answers you need are coming, and something is being eclipsed totally out of your life. Something is ending, and the conclusions are within reach. This conclusion is within reach. Let's see what the Universal Love Oracle wants you to know. Now remember that Gemini is where the North Node is facing. And that's why we're having that solar eclipse, a new moon in Gemini. But 6 months after that, in the time of Sagittarius, is when it says full moon in Gemini. And that's when something again, a full moon again, is a completion. We've got your card here, and we have the card Reflection. So reflecting on the past. Remember also that our reflection, looking into the mirror, it's like if you are dealing with someone, maybe, and I'm going to say that, if you're in a difficult connection, it can say that obviously you're mirroring each other. So what you've been given is what you're giving back, and that's just like a vicious circle, okay? But also reflection means sort of being the hermit, taking time out and reflecting upon what is going on in your life. We see the sun right here, okay? And the sun I get as clarity but also healing. And you need to take time out, take some time out, get out there in the sun, I'm going to say. And remember also that a reflection, if you look into the water, anything that is fluid, right, liquid, you've got a swimming pool, you're reflecting through the water. Remember that could be a little bit warped. So be careful with the answers you get from even looking into a situation. Be careful because, and I'm going to say trust your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition because it's very important, very important. And I'm going to read from the book in a moment, but I'm going to take a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle, okay? And I am taking reversals. The reflection card could also say that you are looking way into the past, okay? So something that's been, that's happened for you in the past, reflecting on the past. I'm going to say also, some of you may also be getting some deja vu about past situations. Pay attention to that as well. We've got 2 cards and we have 2 reversals. So no place like home, which is a 50. And we've got Treasure Island, which is a 9. Now, I was just talking about a lot of water. We've got the tortoise here, very slow moving forward. Very slow, but they know that the tortoise knows it's carrying its home, let's say, on its back. It knows that it's going to get to its destination. Maybe the reversal says that there's been maybe even an illusion here, or even deception, or maybe even someone being totally stuck. I will read from the book, though, the reversed message. I did speak about reflecting, taking time out. 9 is the Hermit. Now, no place like home, this turns into a 5. So again, 9 and 5 is 14. There's the Temperance. And no place like home. So some of you have been happy in your home. You've felt as though you did not fit for whatever reason. We will read the cards in a little while, in a short while. So I want to take another layer of tarot. And then the third layer will be done with another deck, with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot for more clarity. And also I will be using the Lenormand, the Amethyst Lenormand. So, and lastly, I will be taking the handwritten love cards. So let's see. Why do we have the Knight of Pentacles, which could even relate to that tortoise? I have put the cards in the upright here so you can see them better. We have the 8 of Cups. So someone's needed to leave a situation that did not fulfill them on all levels. It's also this person taking that long to come through, or whatever you've been trying to move forward with. Obviously, you've been stuck. Some of you have been wanting to leave a situation for some time, I feel here. Some of you will not be, and this is the distant past, so you didn't want to leave a situation until you were absolutely certain, or until that door opened, virtually, emotionally. Now, this is the hidden position, and 3 cards opened up. We have, oh my God, the Sun, the Lovers, and the Ace of Cups, dear Libra. The Lovers is Gemini. The Sun, of course, is Leo, and it can speak of children, but I do see it as a very similar to the 2 of Cups in this deck, as you could see. So this is very flirtatious energy, true love, very desirous as well. Look, there's love and there's passion here. I mean, there's wow. And how I see the Lovers in this deck is that you're both from different areas of the world. Look at the skin color. There is a difference between you and the other person, whether it's, as I said, your upbringing, your race, your religion, could be anything. But the Ace of Cups is here, which says that there is a potential. There is a great potential here. And there has been maybe even a secret meeting, or maybe you're planning on meeting as soon as the lockdown, as soon as we're more free to move. We're very challenged with long distance travel, as long as the South Node is in Sagittarius, dear Libra, and that's going to be for the whole year. It's not going to be easy, unless obviously you do what you're told, and then you will be more free. Now, doing what you're told is what the governments are telling people to do, which I don't agree on, but everyone has got their own opinion, so everyone does what is right for their own life. Why do we have the 2 of Swords in the recent past, please, Spirit? This is a choice between 2. You've been trying to balance things out. We've got Temperance twice. My goodness. My goodness. And I'm also going to say that Some of you are really challenged to make a very important decision. If you are dealing with a foreigner, someone that's far away from you, and the way the worldly matters are right now, you're like in two minds. There's no doubt about that. Whether it's to leave your past, because emotionally I feel in the distant past you've already checked out, but you were planning to move. But we know that both these cards are talking about divine timing and a fated moment when the door will open for you. And we've got 3 cards that are saying that. Let's take that 9 of Cups. You are moving. We've got the Chariot here. Cancer is here as well. So, moving home. Moving to a place that you could call home. You're not at home now, I feel. Why do I have the Strength card? Yeah, you've been holding back and being very patient, trying to be, nevertheless. And 10 of Wands is a heavy burden where Leo is concerned. Maybe if you're dealing with a Leo, could be a Leo, could be a Virgo, could be a Sagittarius. There's been a lot of patience here, but it's been really heavy, really hard to hold back. What's the action and advice? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is here for you. Whether you're trying to, if you're even having second thoughts, about making your choice or about bringing the balance. The only way you're going to balance your life out, dear Libra, is if a situation falls away from this connection, this partnership, whether it's work-related or love-related. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, we had 3 people here and one is falling off. That is the only way that you can have this stable and secure new beginning. Very strong Sagittarian energy. Sag and Leo is very strong here. Now, the Leo energy could say that you share children, that there's children in the middle here, and that's why it's been a very difficult decision. But the Wheel of Fate says, and the Wheel of Fortune, you, on the other side of this completion, whatever it is for you, whatever is being eclipsed out of your life, it's going to put you on another path, a path maybe that you couldn't have even dreamed of. Let's see what the outcome is. Wow. Wow, Capricorn and the Devil. Now, the Devil is the limitations and the restrictions, just like that Emperor. Remember that the Devil is also Saturnian, so again, it's all about timing. Now, you're all going to say, wow, I mean, the Devil is a negative card. We all know that the Devil is a negative card, but it also relates to Saturn. And after having done the work, dealing with anything that needed to be taken away from you and your life, anything karmic, I do feel that that's what's happening. You're taking away the karma, you're taking away the negativity. And remember that also this is a card of fears. Don't let fear hold you back. And this could also say that whatever is going on in the world, the governments, or it's all about timing, they're holding you back. Yeah, so I'm going to take one more card on that. We've got the 3 of Swords. Well, I feel that you're leaving someone behind, someone that really gave you a run for your money. And I do feel that someone is being disappointed here. I feel that the heartbreak that you had, it's karma and it's coming back around. I feel that this is not your pain, this is the other person, because you've already gone through that. You've got the 4 of Swords as the general energy. So let's take one card on the 4 of Swords. We've got the Knight of Rods. The Knight of Rods is someone, Knight of Wands, someone that's ready to move, to act. Okay, and again, this is Sagittarius. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the 8 of Swords. I said, do not let fear hold you back. dear Libra. There is the Star card, the wish fulfillment, something, and you could be connecting on social media with someone. Okay, so the Star card is Aquarius, and it speaks of, you know, getting detached. Aquarius detaches. They free themselves up. And remember, that's also a card of hope. You've got a few cards of hope that you need to keep believing. So I want to read now from the oracles. Let's read the reflection card and see why we've got that card. Consider all you have accomplished. Remember what you were like 5 years ago or 10 years ago. Look back and you'll realize just how far you've come. Acknowledge the experiences that have helped you get where you are. Hopefully you will see that even painful or unpleasant events served a purpose. Reflection is the way of meaningful living. In the quiet of the dawning, watch your world unfold. Draw out the wisdom. Detach. I was just talking about detached. Getting detached. Detach from all that is not truth and delight in revelation. Stand before the glory of life and reflect. Only you know how far you have traveled to be where you are. Everything turns golden with the passing of time, like autumn leaves that fall to the ground, filling the tapestry of our lives with beautiful colors. So, lovely message. Let's take the wisdom of the oracle. I want to read the reversed messages, number 9. So, Treasure Island. How I see reverse cards for me, it's that you have not gotten to that yet. So it's taken forever. The Treasure Island, remember the tortoise is very slow. It's either you have been slow to act, or the other person. Someone wants to be certain. And there is fear of illusion here. So let's read the Treasure Island, which is very Neptunian. Poverty, consciousness, and a sense of not enough cast a shadow on your path. These ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired, so you hold on so tight that you miss the opportunities to expand? You are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in a prison of your own making. Just like that 8 of Swords. Open the door and find the abundance waiting for you to claim it. Beautiful. Let's read the card number 50. No place like home. So the reverse message says, there are times when what is familiar and known is not the best choice. Human beings are memory-driven creatures, and we all look for certainty, for what we know, even if the qualities we seek in other people and in external conditions are expressed in unhealthy ways. Avoid being too eager to find home. Choose something unfamiliar and trust that there you will find a new normal that supports your spirit. Remember, if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Do the opposite of what feels right, even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right is really what feels familiar, and you will attract and be drawn to the very things you don't want anymore. This time will not be different unless you do something different. Wow. So we've got so many cards relating to balance. So many cards that relate to balance here. Now, some of you, of course, are dealing with 2 different people, with the Lovers and a 3 of Swords. Obviously, we're talking about a love connection. Now, yes, you could be leaving someone that was very narcissistic with that devil energy. Looks like they're getting their karma back. And obviously here with the Queen of Pentacles, some of you could be a mother. There's a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety. Nine of Swords, really harsh energies. But what you don't know is that the door will open here as long as you keep believing, and remember that you've got to make a decision. Do not let fear hold you back. Okay? Now, again, if what is holding you back is time, because time, we know it's very important, and we never really know. I mean, the work needs to be done with the devil here, and it takes forever to, Saturn is very maturing, very sobering. And remember also that this speaks of a very strong sexual connection with the devil. So let's take the Lenormand and see what's going on. I really feel that there is a sense of black and white in your life in this time. We've got water and we've got the sky here. So we've got the ethers as well as the, you know, the depth. So both can be very, very confusing because I do see clouds here. So a lot to do with illusion. Let's see for Libra, what's going on? We have good news is coming through. This is the Nine of Cups. This is the Rider. I do see it very many times as the Knight of Wands. So good news is coming through, or a visitor is coming through. We've got a number 30, which is, this is the Lily, King of Swords. Now this is pure motherly love. It's Mother Mary love. It also has a sexual connotation. King of Swords. King of Swords is an air sign, so Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. All the news that's coming through is going to be truthful. It's going to be pure. You can trust it. A 3 does equal the Empress. Let's see what else for Libra, please, Spirit. We've got the Sun, Ace of Pentacles. It's a 31, which equals 4, so something to do with your stability, your home, what makes you feel safe and secure. The Sun is happiness. It's all beautiful things in the Sun. And we've got the Death card here, 9 of Pentacles. So to get to the Sun, I'm going to say, to get to your happiness, this is Scorpio. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, you need to be single. 9 of Pentacles is usually the Virgo card, and someone who financially they stand strong. They know their worth. But also remember that 9 of Pentacles card is someone who's in the Garden of Eden. And what happened in the Garden of Eden? The forbidden fruit was there, which Scorpio also speaks of intimacy. Let's take one more card on that Scorpio card, the Death card. We've got the Fish, abundance, Pisces again, and it's the King of Pentacles. So could you be leaving someone who was using very harsh words? I'm thinking a King of Swords or an Emperor. Could you be leaving someone like that for someone that's much more stable, an earth sign? King of Pentacles could be any earth sign. For me, personally, it's Taurus, but King of Pentacles could be any earth sign. Or someone that is financially very stable, could be an entrepreneur. Well, yes, it could be, of course, it could be Virgo, because Virgo also has got Pisces right across. So it will be different for each of you. Let's take some of the Golden Art Nouveau for clarity, a bit more clarity. Looks like with the King of Swords here and the very similar to the Empress, very motherly love. Looks like maybe the divine feminine could be in this case, is taking on the energy of the, you know, the cardinal energy and doing the right thing. King of Swords is also a legal rep. So this could be someone who works, who will be working for you. Let's see. in the distant past. We have the Eight of Cups twice, so oh my God. Let's take another card. Pisces, the Hanging Man. Needing to end a chapter, needing to end karma, but you've sacrificed too much in the distant past. And I feel that your sacrifices were not understood, they were not appreciated. Now, some of you have moved into maybe a secret connection, love connection, an affair maybe, or a very spiritual connection, I'm going to say. Okay? So whatever you're leaving, it's because you've sacrificed a lot and you're at the end of, you're at a completion point of a karmic cycle. What's going on in your hidden position with the Sun, the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Wands? We've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So unless the decision is made, this connection cannot move forward. This partnership cannot move forward. But you're still holding up. Now, this could be the other person you're connecting with, having difficulty in making this decision, maybe because there are children here, or it could also be financial. Some of you may have been working really hard if you're planning on moving. Remember that you've got the Ten of Wands here, Nine of Wands here. Let's look at the recent past. We've got the Knight of Wands here again. Someone's been waiting. They're like revving up to be able to move and move towards what they desire, to manifest, to create. Why do we have the Nine of Cups in the now and the Chariot? We've got the Tower. So the door opens, I would say more than likely. Suddenly, unexpectedly, the shift happens. Let's take one more. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. I feel that the Four of Pentacles is what's been sort of holding you back, but the Tower comes through. The Tower is a major arcana. It's way stronger than the Four of Pentacles. Let's take one more. And we've got the King of Swords, which I've already mentioned here. So some of you have also been sort of trying to juggle your finances to make it financially, to be able to make this move, to get out of a narcissistic connection, maybe even to employ a legal representative, and it's been heavy. But the Tower is an awakening. It's a major shift. It comes from spirit. Remember, it's Mars. And Mars means desire. It means passion. It's cardinal. Mars rules Aries, so someone's going to be, they're going to take a risk. They're going to be confident about taking the action, speaking their truth, taking, getting on that chariot and starting to move forward, even though it's hard. Let's look at your goals, your aspirations, what's grounding. We've got the Six of Wands on top of the Strength card. So you having waited or been patient, it was worth the wait. You're going to be able to succeed in whatever this is that you are trying to create. What is the action and advice after the Wheel of Fortune? We've got the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is an offer that comes through. Maybe, it's time now. The Wheel of Fortune says it's now time that this offer can be accepted, even though it was not in the past. It wasn't fated to be able to be accepted or be offered in the past, because it's got something to do with your values, with a stability, maybe even with a divorce, maybe even with, it's karmic, and it was all about timing. Let's take one more. We've got the Ace of Pentacles again. Thank you, Spirit, for advising on that. This is another chance, another opportunity, another gift from Spirit, which says now you can accept this stable, long-term gift. Let's see what's at the outcome here. We've got the Seven of Swords. 10 swords all together. 10 swords. Seven of Swords, I believe Libra is Libra. You're going to know. I feel that you've been doing your homework, and I feel that it's time for the other person to receive their justice, their karma. I feel that you now have got the experience and you're not speaking to a lot of people. Okay, 2 sevens. Sevens are very spiritual. Remember, I want to take another one on that card. We've got the 10 of Wands, which does speak of completion, ending that cycle, and turns into the Ace of Wands, which is the light coming on, and it's a potential for, you know, and the ability to be able to create. And cycle ends here. We do also many times look at the initial card, 7 of Pentacles. Even though you've been stuck in a rut, 7 of Pentacles says that financially, where security, your financial security is concerned, you're in a pretty good place. Okay, and I do feel that the heartbreak is probably the other person that's been very harsh with you. Let's take one more. We've got the 6 of Swords, where the door opens and you can actually move towards your heart's content. Let's look at the divine position. Page of Cups, 9 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Maybe you have a couple of children, but you've been studying this Page of Pentacles. Okay. The mother and the child. Again, we have the mother and the children, and we've got the Chariot card here. So this is moving, overcoming obstacles, moving towards victory. What's this 4 of Swords, dear Spirit, and the Knight of Rods? Where is this Knight of Wands heading to? And we've got the King of Wands now here. So King of Wands, Sagittarius. Now, for those of you, if that Emperor, I'm just wondering, if that Emperor was someone who is a player, if that is the same person as the King of Wands, I don't know. Why do I feel like you're dealing mainly with someone? Yes, I did say Sagittarius is very strong here. You could be dealing with Sagittarius. It's not going to be the same for all of you. The Sagittarian energy could also be the timing. Okay, so you've either been dealing with a player or someone that was just very sexually extroverted, you know, stepping out of your commitment maybe as well. What's at the bottom here? And we've got the 9 of Pentacles, which I spoke of before. Okay, again, the Virgo card here. So the Chariot is here. You've got a few 7s. You do have the support of Spirit here, I do feel, and I do believe, dear Libra. What's beneath that? And we've got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess has strong intuition. Also Virgo Pisces. This could be a spiritual connection. Now, obviously with the Scorpio card, which is a death card, and the High Priestess, that's Pisces and Scorpio. A lot of water, a lot of illusion, a lot of mysticism around this connection. Maybe even a lot of deception and lies. But if that was the case, that's why we've got the Death card here as you're going through a transformation. 2 of Swords. This could also speak of a deep connection, a very sexual, open and intimate connection, but also very spiritually being connected. For that to come through, you need to be single, dear Libra. It's the only way that it's going to happen. So let's take a couple of love messages, my handwritten love messages, and we will end this reading. So you've got the Chariot twice. There's strong Cancer energies here as well. We have 8 of Cups. It was wonderful. We had fun, but I must now move on. And it's the 8 of Cups. You've got it twice. 3 times you have the 8 of Cups. That could say that you've tried 3 times to leave a situation. You were cold, distant to me. I needed more passion. That's the 2 of Wands. We've got the 2 of Swords as well. So you've got both these cards. Our families will never accept this relationship. So either you're dealing with distance, maybe even emotional distance, where someone was not, they were not feeling complete. They needed more passion. Or this was concerning family, your religion, your background, and your traditions. So again, that's a 12, which is the Pisces energy. Let's take one more card, please, Spirit. Oh my goodness. And we have, I'm married, I lied to you, I am sorry. And here we've got a 17. 17, which is Aquarius. Well, the King of Swords is my Aquarius card. And remember that Aquarius and Capricorn are both ruled by Saturn, which is the devil here. 17. 17 also does equal an 8. 8 is the infinitive symbol. 8 is also the Strength card. Trust issues. And 8 is also the House of Scorpio. So sexuality, but also money coming from other sources, external sources. Let's take a couple more cards. I will ruin your life. I'm no good for you. 4 of Cups. Another 4. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm only breathing, not living. That's the 4 of Swords, which we have here. I'm going to take one last card and then add all these up together. We have, you bring such happiness to my life, and that's the 10 of Cups, which I will count as an ace. So we have 17, 21, 25, 26. Again, it does equal to an 8, dear Libra. So someone obviously here felt as though they were going to ruin someone's life, but they could also, they also could not keep away from this connection. It was stronger than themselves because of this card here. So the heartbreak that you've gone through, dear Libra, in the past was very difficult for you indeed. So lots of information. I do hope that this gave you some clarity. There's the Star card. There's the 5 of Wands. So being in conflict about how and what the future holds for you. Anyway, I will leave it there. I do want to wish you well. I want to thank you so much for being here and connecting with me. Thank you so much for those of you that have joined on Patreon. As I have said to many of you in the past, it's going to be free up until the 31st of March. After that, you will be supporting Divine Debut. Thank you so much. You know that obviously you're getting your money's worth, and it really does help and support the channel to be able to bring you more. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Love you all so much. Good luck, dear Libra. Talk to you soon.